Hello everyone and welcome back to our Dark Souls playthrough. So last time we defeated the Taurus demon and got past the bridge that was being guarded by the Hellkite Drake, who we'll be seeing again in this video. But first, I want to restock on some arrows, so... being a bit devil may care here, but that was close. Yeah. How many arrows do we have already? So we've actually got quite a few, so maybe... No, I think we'll be fine actually with that. Yeah, that's pretty more than enough. Okay, so forget that. But we do have enough to level up some more, so... I'm trying to remember actually what the requirements strength-wise are for the sword we're going to use. So I'm going to... put strength up to 16 at the least, and then I'm going to add the rest to endurance. On stacks actually. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're level 14 now. So we're going to use the shortcut we unlocked last time. And it's probably something that everyone who's played this by now knows. But in case you don't and you're thinking about playing this game, a little exploit you can use here is because the dragon is up here and there are those undead soldiers on the bridge. If you can bait an attack out of the dragon, which I seem to have failed to do, and get him to breathe fire, you can harvest the souls of the soldiers. But for some reason, he doesn't seem to want to play. This could go horribly wrong now. Right. Here we go. That's what we wanted. He kills all these soldiers and gives us some souls. He's back up there. Right, so ignoring him for the time being, we're gonna just go under here. And there are two hollowed soldiers you want to get rid of first. This is one of them. And then this one. Come on, you bugger. Ooh, that could have ended a lot worse than it did. So now we've got that out of the way, we can move on to doing what we came here to do in the first place. So basically what we've got to do to get this, well, later on it's not going to be worth anything really, but for this early on this is a pretty good sword. So if you stand in between the two middle pillars and also aim with your bow and aim for the tail of the Drake, which I just missed. You can also get a second attack at his tail when he moves along. But this is going to take a while, so I'll probably speed up this part of the video. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, my plan to kill the Hellkite wasn't going right. He kept healing again. I don't know why. He seems to hate me that way, whereas Marcus Wilson Tong had no problem with that. But here's some rats, which we are going to try our new sword out on. Oh look, one hit kills, which we got from the dragon's tail. So I'm not too annoyed then. He gets to live. We took his tail and you're now using it as a weapon. A good weapon. Okay, these rats aren't too much of a problem health-wise if you had a lower weapon. The problem is that they can poison you pretty quickly. So that's their main form of killing you, as it were. As it were again. I keep saying that in my videos, as it were, so much. So if we want to get in here, though, we need to kill the Hellkite Drake, and to get in there is to basically talk to the NPC we talked to in the last episode, and it carries on his storyline, which does have benefits. Right ahead of me, you can see a a mini boss, which is the Fanged Boar. And I'm in two minds about whether we take it on or not. I think we will. But first we've got to get rid of these guys. So, you want to be careful. There are more than there seem up here in this area. Oh, that noise, that sort of bang, was actually the gate there shutting, so they've locked us out. So the shortcut has been taken away. And the item we picked up there was the alluring skull, which attracts certain enemies, and it does include this fanged boar. And oh, did not want to do that. The boar is weak against fire. So if you can get him to walk into the fire like that, he takes damage. Not as much as I hoped he'd take, but oh well. So we are going to attempt to kill him. It might end very badly for us, but it's a risk we'll take. But we're going to kill this guy first, obviously. Oh wow. He's right there. Okay. Where am I? Oh. Take some more fire damage. So he's down to, say, over a third, possibly under a half. No, just under a half wave. It's not. Does it work again? Oh, it does. I got stuck though. And the only weak point on the fanged boar is actually on his rear end, his bum, which isn't armoured, but he can do extremely high amounts of damage to you if you aren't careful. But the fire method is a great way of getting this boss down to low health. The first time you play through, I mean, second time you play through, it's probably not going to be so much of a problem to actually just defeat it normally. Trying to lock on. Ooh. This could be our horrible... Oh! Killed him. I actually thought it hadn't worked and I was going to die a horrible death, but... all good. So, we took out that mini-boss. We can't get through the gate, so we have no choice but to take the underground route. Usually, these guys are actually standing past this entrance waiting to ambush you. But I'm guessing whatever we did up there with the fanged boar was enough commotion to get them to come running out, as it were. As it were, again. So yeah, it really is a good idea to get this Drake Sword on new game, first time through. Because it does make a lot of the less deadly enemies that can just do stupid amounts of damage to you at low levels. Mystery key. I'm not sure what that's for. It could be... oh, it could actually be the key that opens a cell of a certain NPC who we will have to kill actually. Usually in Souls games, killing NPCs is a pretty bad idea. However, the NPC we will kill, probably in the next episode, it's kind of... I mean, it's not necessary, but it does make things a lot easier. If you do. However, killing him is not the easiest thing in this game to do. Especially at a low level. But we do have the Drake Sword, so that should count for something. Anyway, carrying on now. We are above where we were before. So. Right, so we want to sneak up on this guy if we can. So you walk slow and you don't get noticed as easily. And then you can do backstab with everyone. R1, sorry. If you're using a PlayStation controller anyway. And we get the Night Shield. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this shield is a lot better. Well, yeah, it is better. So we'll use this shield now. It's heavy, but it's better. So we shall use it. Right, so moving on. I really want to get to the next boss at least by the end of this video, but we might have to cut it short and end up going against the boss at the beginning of the next episode, so we'll see. Sorry, I lost train of thought there. There's one guy to the left here and one guy to the right. Ideally, you should take these on separately, but it's not always an option. Is the bell being wrong? Oh, that was close. Do we even have any health left? Out of my way. I'm just trying to get past him now. Can't we bother to deal with this shit? Okay, he's dead. Cool. So far we've not had the greatest of luck getting through with these, but you know, this is Dark Souls, there's not much ease in the whole game really. Oh, 2 kills with 1 hit, that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna run down here first before we do anything else, because there's a bonfire. Yeah, there's the bonfire. And we will reverse hollow, because we want to be in unhollowed, we want to be in human form to face the boss. Level up some more. Because I do want to eventually get back to using my favourite sword, I'm going to put some more points in strength as we go along. However, we need more stamina. I'm going to put 1 point in each. And also, that, like, clean, is that a real word? You can hear is this blacksmith down here who will become very useful to us later on. But for now, Let us return to the surface. Okay. Being in human form in this game allows certain things to happen. For one, it lets you become your game to become what's the word? Invaded by other players, which is something I hope doesn't happen while I'm recording, because at this level I probably haven't got a chance in hell of defeating them. It also allows you to summon NPCs though into boss fights, which is why this is the particular reason why I have decided to revert to human. This guy is one of the sort of phantom. He's not a phantom, but he's like one of the few characters that once you kill here, he will not respawn when you rest at a bonfire. He does not return, that guy there. And neither does this guy up here, who is a channeler, and he will cause us a lot of problems if we don't take him out from afar. Oh crap, good thing I saw them sneaking up, otherwise that could have ended badly. There's 3 of these guys in here as well. They're down the other end. There's also a ton of the standard hollowed soldiers up there where the channeler is. And they will cause problems. Oh, he's dead. Cool, that went a lot quicker than I thought. Might as well take these guys out while we're here. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay. Oh, and how can I forget? Out here is the way to release the bridge. The gate that closed earlier. And the basement key is also a needed key to actually continue the game later, so make sure you come and get that. There's also a weapon, I believe, here. I believe it's the halberd. And that is a very good weapon for beginners, as it's got a longer reach, so you can sort of keep a distance and sort of poke at your enemies. You also want to grab this up here, as this is a Firekeeper's soul. These allow you to reinforce your Estus flasks, so they'll heal you more with each use, and that is very useful. Also, this here is an elevator which will take you back. I didn't actually mean to use it, but okay, I'll show you now. This is another shortcut, and this takes you all the way down to Firelink Shrine. This, what I mentioned, was like the sort of hub area of the game. So we're gonna go straight back up though. Might speed this up actually. Wasted enough time as it is, so I might just leave it. Actually no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm feeling really lazy today, guys. I was on a night shift, so I'm still tired. But I'm playing video games because it's my thing, as it were. Anyway, carrying back on up then. Another night. Titanite shards are weapon reinforcement consumables, so collect those definitely as you go along. And here's this room which I died in many times before my first playthrough. It's just full of these undead soldiers that will do stupid amounts of damage with their attacks if they all team up on you, especially if it's that attack there. So you want to keep a distance and but try and take off like a few of them with one hit. And one, I swear, just jumped down. Yep, he did. Chan didn't drop anything. We'll wait for this guy because he deserves to die with the rest of his friends. Okay, so now that they're taken care of, we can move on to the actual boss fight, which I'm hoping is going to go very well. And so we got the Drake sword by cutting off or shooting off the tail of the Drake. We can also get weapons if we cut off the tail of this next boss, which is the Bell Gargoyles. I think only one of them has a tail, or do they both have a tail? Either way, it's the first one, I think, that drops a weapon if you cut the tail off. So as I said, we're in human form, so we can summon this NPC, Solaire, who we met earlier, and he will help us in the boss fight. And I think you can summon him 3 more times in the game, including the last final boss if you meet the right criteria. So here we are. And also that is the first Bell of Awakening up there, so... It is that one we're seeing right first. Now that tail, if you cut it off, you can get... I think it's the Gargoyle Halberd or the Gargoyle Tail Axe. It's either an axe or a halberd, I'm not sure, one of the two. Because one of them's a tail cut off weapon, the other one's an uncommon drop, so... But I think in my other save game, when I'm on like New Game Plus, I think I've now collected all the gargoyle weapons. Because you can also get the helmet, the shield, and so my general strategy is to let Solaire rake up damage while I focus on the tail. However, you have to be aware that you're on a roof, so you don't want to get too near the edge, and also that if you take too long, the other gargoyle will turn up anyway. So there's the tail gone. Did we get anything? We got the gargoyle tail axe. Cool. Oh, and the other gargoyle is now here. And he has a fire attack, as you saw that. Oh, crud. That's one down. Quick. Estus. Solaire is still here with me yet? Cool. And like that, they're down. And we got the gargoyle helm as well. So we got the tail axe and the helm. And a sunlight medal for metal for using Solaire and winning, and 20 humanities. Brilliant. And a lot of souls. And our reward for defeating this boss is to be able to ring the Spell of Awakening, which is already ringing actually. I'm not sure. Does this mean that another player has in their world rang it? Is that what that means? So I'm not sure I've heard that before. I mean, the first time I played through the game, I played offline to avoid any invasions, but I can't remember if I heard the bell or not. Oh well. It's our turn to ring. Well, we've defeated another boss. We've got to a sort of a main point in the game, so for now we'll leave it here. Next time we'll take on... Oh, trophy. Next time we will... What will we do? I suppose the next thing will be to head into the garden forest area. We will show you some more... I don't really know what I'm going on about. I can't remember. Oh, maybe... will probably be the Moonlight Butterfly next that we will end up fighting boss-wise. And then we may do some experience farming, or I will anyway, and then I'll speed up the video, show you exactly how I'm going to do that. And then we might go straight for Wolf Sif, or we might probably actually go for the Capra Demon. Either way, we'll find it next time, guys. So, till then, see ya.